Welcome to the Snowpeak Ruins. It's the 5th dungeon in Twilight Princess, and if you're familiar with some of our work, you know we are not big fans of ice-based dungeons.
No, really starting with Links to the Past, I mean, that was just, it set a bad course for the rest of the Zelda games.
It really did.
In our opinion, and then, like, you kind of had, like, what the Ice Cavern, which is a mini dungeon, but just, I don't know, didn't have a good theme, just really didn't like it that much, and Snowhead was okay. We didn't mind Snowhead.
Snowhead wasn't terrible.
From Majora's Mask.
But then we got this.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, we actually, in general, like snowy areas in the overworlds.
Yeah, because they feel so different, really. Like, they really kind of break up the game, I guess you could say.
They do, and they were kind of new in Majora's Mask, and when we first saw that, we're like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, and you kind of got a break with Wind Waker, which well, it's on the sea, so I don't know how you have winter there, but...
Exactly. But it's just weird to have, like, we like these snow areas, but not so much the dungeons that are built around.
No, we don't. And just... I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess we're commentating this at a bad time because a little behind the scenes, it's just been horrible weather here in Indiana, and then like I'm just sick of it. And then we're doing this dungeon. I don't like this dungeon. Just everything's snowballing, literally and figuratively, right now with this dungeon.
We are just we're sick of snow and ice right now.
Yeah.
But I will say, I kind of like the concept of this dungeon. Where it's just a mansion. It's this couple, Yetta and Yetto.
Yetto and Yetto,
live here in this mansion. And it's a pretty good layout for the dungeon. Yeah. And I like the idea that you're trying to cure, I guess, or get this girl feeling better.
I do like the concept of it. Yeah, like it's just as a mansion. It felt different when you got into it. You're like, oh, cool, a mansion. Now, about 10 minutes later, I was against that all of a sudden. But yeah, I mean, I did like it was a whole new, unique concept. Once again, something that we not had up to that point.
Yeah, and I would honestly say, like, the theme to this dungeon is almost like a little more playful and less ominous than a lot of dungeons right now.
That's a really good point with this game, because this game, as being a darker game, like, you don't get a lot of like playful themes, I guess you could say. Not at all. Especially for like a snow slash ice dungeon, you just don't get that, so it was kind of different.
Oh, we haven't been the big fan of themes in a lot of snow or ice dungeons, period.
No, exactly. It just brings back bad memories, I guess you could say. I remember when I was first, I originally thought Red was going to play through this dungeon. And then when I got to it, I was like, you know what? I think I actually ended up liking this dungeon, and so I'll play through it. And after about 10 minutes of playing through it, I was just like, nope, I hate this dungeon. So I got over it very quickly.
Well, I appreciate it because it means I got to play Arbiter Grounds. So
I kind of got the shaft on that one, I guess.
I'd say so. I do like how right off the bat in this dungeon, we're not even 3 minutes into it. We've already gotten the map.
Yes.
From the girl at the very beginning.
Yeah, the map was kind of easy.
Yeah.
Right in the Tower of Hair, where you just walk in and basically go straight back and you get the map.
And then we already found Uku in case we ever decide to warp out of the dungeon, which
is like kind of drastically different from the last dungeon on the grounds, where we didn't even get Uku till like the like close to the end.
It was. It was kind of a nice change of pace to get him right off the bat, just in case you do have to leave the dungeon.
We don't have to use them though.
No, we don't.
We don't need to go outside and get anything.
Although, man, a few of these enemies get us pretty good.
And I remember the first time I was playing through this game. This puzzle right here didn't cost me that many prawns.
No.
But later on, when we get to the 3-block puzzle, I don't know how much time I wasted going through that.
Yeah, we definitely recommend cheating.
Yeah. I wonder... I don't think I did, actually. I don't think I did. Like, you kind of just start moving blocks around, like just not thinking eventually, because you just get tired of thinking. And eventually they just go into place. You're like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, like, you get them in a good spot and you see what you need to do, and it works out.
Ice puzzles are the hardest because, like, you can't stop them. Like, they're going to slide to a certain point, and so I think that's what makes them so tough, really.
I agree. And it's a nice little throwback, I guess, to the Ice Cavern back in Ocarina of Time, where you had to slide some blocks around.
Yeah.
But the second one is a lot tougher.
And I love the cinematic right here, how it just pans and shows, like, the whole house and the courtyard. It's just a really awesome shot right there, and I don't really understand why their bedroom is up there and it's detached from the rest of the house.
Yeah.
Like, look how long of a walk it is from the bedroom to the kitchen.
I know, especially when you walk and you'll see this later on, walk as slowly.
And he's not walking his boxers out to the kitchen, like it's not 80 degrees there.
Definitely not. You think you'd have a way to get to your bedroom from indoors.
Yeah. Who knows? And that's like all it is. It's just that bedroom up there.
Yeah. And it's kind of cool. A few minutes ago, I kind of mentioned I really like the concept. I mean, the whole idea is the mirror shard that you're looking for is in the bedroom, and she's trying to direct you to get the key. to open the bedroom, or so she says.
Yeah. Well, she's sick, remember?
Yeah.
So she can't remember where it's at.
Yeah, and in reality, what we do end up finding is the components for the suit.
She's a woman. She could just be lying to us. We love you, women.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But we are a big fan of like the coming indoors and outdoors, like we did in that courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
Although you got to say, why in the world do they have cannons out in that courtyard?
Yeah, exactly. It makes unless it was like a fort or something back in the day, which it doesn't really look like a fort. And why would you have a fort there protecting that land when there's nobody else around it? It's not like it's prime real estate right here.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, I was kind of confused why there was cannons in this mansion myself.
They do make for a fun concept later on when we actually use them.
Yeah, I got stuck big time. Not on this playthrough, but the first time I played through this game, I got stuck on one of them big time.
And you've already seen, one of the reasons we hate ice dungeons so much is the enemies that freeze you.
Yes, and slipping everywhere.
They don't do a ton of damage, but it just sucks when you get stuck for like 3 or 4 seconds frozen. Mm-hmm. And they can do, it can add up if you're not doing a very good job.
I agree.
It's just so frustrating. Just getting frozen there and having to sit there and watch poor Link shiver himself.
And like usually, I don't know if it happens in this game, but usually it'll take your hearts down slowly too.
Yeah.
And like obviously you said you can't do anything. And
I
mean, really, if you get hit by a good ice freeze whatever ball, like it can take 2 or 3 hearts.
It really can.
And man, I hate these enemies. The chill foes. I mean, the chill foes had me this whole dungeon. That javelin throw just nails me nonstop.
And it's so quick, too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're hard to dodge.
Yeah, that's probably... I mean, you can kill with the bomb arrow, but it was just tough. I think I dodged this one right here.
I think you do, too, yeah. It's easier when only one of them coming at you instead of 2.
I mean, it is easy to kill with bomb arrows, and what I was trying to do right there was stay far enough away to where they wouldn't attack me. Obviously, I did not pull it off very well.
No, they had some range on those throws.
I mean, obviously one bomb arrow kills them, but I don't know. I think it's almost as easy just go up and kill them with a sword.
Especially if you only have one of them in front of you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 2's kind of tough.
Because they'll block a few of your attacks, but you can get.
Well, they don't block my attacks.
And this is
they kill me instead.
And this is pretty cool. Like, when were you ever going to get a pumpkin out of a treasure chest?
That is true. That is true. Yes.
But it's cool. It's like she told you this is where the key was, but really it wasn't.
Yeah.
And she'll apologize for it. But,
and I think later on we get goat cheese, right?
Yes.
The whole time he's making soup to try to make her feel better.
Yeah. And the soup actually gives you. Yeah, it's very nice of him. But the soup you can use yourself. He lets you take a free taste.
Yeah.
And it'll actually heal some of your hearts. And as you add ingredients, it gets stronger and stronger. So, which is pretty cool. We're going to give him the first one right here.
I think once you get to maybe... Well, you only increase it twice, right?
Yeah.
I think he only gets up like 4 hearts maybe.
I think the second one is 8 hearts.
8 hearts? Okay.
I do like how he just shoves you down and takes
exactly.
It's like, come on, dude, I'm trying to help you out here.
Yeah, look how big he is. He could just ask us and we would give it to him. Guy's huge.
It's kind of funny. I think the first time I played this, I thought he would be the final boss.
I did too. I actually did think that because he was just so big.
Yeah.
Is that a saddle on his head?
I don't know what that is.
That looks like a saddle. It might be a sled.
It might be.
Because don't they use that to slide down the hill?
I know we do.
Yeah. I swear I just saw that. I was like, that looks like a saddle.
It kind of does.
He's big enough.
Yeah.
He can wear a horse saddle as a hat, probably.
It's like, hey, dude, can you just carry me to the bedroom so I can get the stupid mirror?
Well, my question was during this time, like, why are we asking the wife? She's sick, obviously, so she's having a hard time remembering.
Especially when
like, doesn't the husband know? Like, why don't we just go ask him where the key is? He actually might not know. But I just say, like, I would think maybe... It'd make for a crappy dungeon.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the key? Oh, here it is. Boss fight.
Yeah, still. Maybe he's in the doghouse and locked out of the bedroom.
Yes. Well, he's out. She's sick, so I guess they don't want to be in the same room.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's just so weird to see her like so tiny and all bundled up and everything and sick.
Yeah.
And the husband or whatever he is ends up not being the main boss. It's just a nice little twist, I guess.
I just love how they have no furniture in this house.
I know.
It's like she's sick. They got this huge room.
Yeah.
And there's just like. Okay, why does she have these chairs? Look how big she is.
I know. Or look, where's he gonna sit?
Yeah, well, he needs like Elvis Presley's 10-seat couch or whatever it was.
Exactly. You know what? Plus, why do they have all these enemies in their house?
And worse off, they have like wolves in the courtyard. Like, what they do? Trap them in there?
I guess.
And they got chillfolks all over the place, which I just cannot stand.
Maybe they're their guardians, but either way, this is gonna wrap up part 1.